What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Darksiders 3 video. So, a lot of big news. So after, a year of them just taking a break and relaxing and not showing up at the E3 2018 because all the employees wanted to watch the World Series, apparently. So we finally did get some new gameplay, and we got some new news about Darksiders 3, and I really wanted to talk about it with you guys. So, IGN, obviously IGN, got the exclusive look at some things involving the gameplay, and they changed a lot of things. And one of them would be the HUD. The HUD looks a lot different now. It looks more like a traditional Darksiders game. You got the health, you got the thing at the end where it has your transformation ability, and then you have souls now, which you can use as the currency, because one of the things I had an issue with in Darksiders 2 was the fact that Death used actual, currency money instead of, not real world money. You know what I mean? I mean, he didn't use souls. I expected him to use souls, just like War did in the first one, and like Fury is in the third one. So it's good to see that they brought the souls thing back. I was really hoping that would be what they would do. Let's talk about the combat. The combat was specifically one of the big eyebrow-raising things I saw about this new trailer. It is changed from whipping into slashing, and that's good because the whipping, the whip also looks a little different. I guess at first they were like, okay, we're going to make it like a whip, but then they decided to just put knives on it and make it in the slashing, which is good, because the slashing is what you should really do. You should do the slashing, not the whipping, because maybe for a few moves, sure, but as far as maybe critical hits for whips, but slashing is how it should be in Darksiders. Same thing with War, same thing with Death. It should be slashing. So that's one of the things that I'm glad they decided to change with the combat, is put it back into more of a slashing type of a combat versus a whipping. So that's a really good improvement. So let's talk about a surprising return. Vulgrim is back in the game. If you don't know who Vulgrim is, Vulgrim was basically this demon that followed you around in the first two games. He first helped War out with some things by offering souls to Vulgrim. And Death is a little different. He got currency, and he got these little coins, I guess, that he would give him for little things and stuff like that. It was kind of weird with Vulgrim in the second game, but in the first game made sense. He wanted souls, and he needed Vulgrim's help, so that's where he comes in. Now, I think they're using his original voice actor. I think. And if it's not, he's doing a great job of impersonating him, because he's doing a good job. The voice actor, I believe, is back. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I believe he's back, and it's really cool. They showed us a little bit of the system where you get to buy stuff. And one of the things you could buy is the life essence, which you could use to regenerate yourself in the first game. Also in the Darksiders 2, and specifically Darksiders 1, where you could, press the button and then you'd heal, you get all your health back. But it seems like in this game, when you're fighting, she has to stop moving and actually, use one of these health potions or whatever. So it looks like they're going for more of a Dark Souls-y vibe. I think that's one of the things I was talking about in one of the first two videos I did of Darksiders 3 is it feels a lot like Dark Souls. When you're sitting there, you're watching the gameplay. Obviously, again, Fury is not big like Death or like War. She's really small, right? She's like maybe my size or a little bit taller. Where we even see her, we see her crouch. She can crouch under things because she's just so small. And again, it's supposed to and the reason probably why she's not so, you know, she doesn't hit so hard and she's not so tough is because, again, she's a small little thing. She's not like, you know, big tough guy like War or like Death or maybe Strife. So, again, they got to make her feel different. And I just hope that, you know, from what I'm seeing, it looks like they're going to be successful, and I'm very looking forward to exploring the world of Darksiders again. I've been playing Darksiders 1 and 2 recently, and it's really hard to get to stop playing those games, because once you're in it to the end. Like, that's one of the things I love about these types of fantasy games, is that you're in it. You're in the game, and that's what I love about it so much. You want to explore. You want to go out and, you know, look for things, look for new secrets and stuff like that. That's what is so cool about these types of games, and that's why I love the series so much. So, let's talk about the puzzles. The puzzles, IGN was showing in the most recent video they showed off today, at the time of this recording of this video, which is Wednesday. The puzzles were, okay, so, she could, remember, so again, Fury is not a big, tough, you know, tough person like War or Death, so she has to kind of use her brain a little bit more. There's these little bugs that, like, I guess they soak up, like, this juice, and then she can pick them up and she can throw them at, like, this webbing, because if you remember War can just rip with his bare hands right through it. With Fury, it's different. She has to actually, like, take some time and strategize what she's going to do, which it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie, especially with, again, puzzles in Darksiders games is like trying to figure out it's like trying to solve a math equation. It's the most frustrating thing in the world, but it's satisfying when you finally figure it out. I just hope that the puzzles are just as satisfying as they are difficult. Alright, so let's talk about her transformation, Fury's transformation. Now, this is something that I feel like you can't really screw up as far as, like, because I feel like that's a big thing as far as, like, the differences with these types of games is about how, you know, Death and War, they have, like, their ultimate form. Fury and Strife, we don't really know, but Fury, now we have an actual visual representation of what she looks like. So basically, her transformation is called the Flaming Hollow. So basically what happens is her hair's all gold like Super Saiyan, so it's like on fire, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's cool. And then she gets 2 whips. And she can use this Flaming Hollow to traverse through areas of the game. Like, she's the first character who can run and walk through lava. She's the first character, she can burn through the webbing. So it's going to be interesting to see how you can use your transformation ability to do these puzzles and stuff when in the first 2 games you had to build it up through combat. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, is it gonna be like one of those things where, like, it just activates when you need it to activate, or is it gonna be like more combat, like it is like in the old games where it's combat, you're using it more in combat than you are in puzzles. So I don't know how they're gonna put this into puzzles. We'll see, but it looks interesting. I'm liking what I'm seeing, guys. It looks great, and I'm excited. And the game comes out November 27th this year, 2018, November 27th. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are too. I don't know if I'll get to that game. I really want to, but we'll see. I do want to buy it at launch. I thinking about getting the collector's edition. I believe the collector's edition has the War and Death and Fury figures. You get these statues. You get some, I think you get like an art book. You get the soundtrack. And then you get the game, and then I think you get like a steel bookcase. So I think I'm probably going to get that. It looks really good, and I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. I believe this is going to be a great comeback for this series. I hope you guys are excited. I did play the original first Darksiders, so if you guys are interested, you can watch that. I'll probably put it somewhere if I have time to edit this later. And, yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think, and I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.